Today is a very special weekend, Mother's Day 2020, and so many of us have been so deeply affected by COVID. We've lost lots of people to coronavirus, and we've lost jobs, and we've lost apartments, and we just need to stop the loss. So we want to take back this beautiful spirit of Mother's Day. And in that spirit, I'm so happy to have Nicola on the line with me, and she's going to share with us some of the things that she's doing to keep her family afloat and her involvement with a company called 5 Links. How are you doing today?
I am doing absolutely wonderful.
Tell me a little bit about yourself. How many kids do you have?
I have one daughter. She is 6, and she was born after they told me I couldn't have kids. So I'm an older mom, and she was born when I was 42.
Oh, wow. That is so beautiful. My mom was old when she had me, too. You guys are not old. But she's older, too.
Senior mom.
Senior would be 55. Now, if you start pumping on kids at 60, we should talk about this. But I think J-Lo and Janet Jackson and Halle Berry, and plus Black don't crack. So what do you think about what's going on right now with all this coronavirus and COVID?
I think that COVID is a blessing and a curse. It's a curse in that people who don't really want to be with each other may be forced to do so. But it's a blessing that those of us who have wanted to be together get a chance to do it without having a timeline. And that's what happened with my family. My husband and I have been married for over 16 years. In fact, our anniversary is next week, Thursday. We'll be married 16 years. And we sat the other night and had a conversation about it. And so, wait a minute. We have never spent this much time together. Just as a family unit, having dinner, having breakfast, bugging the 6-year-old to get her work done because she doesn't want to do her work, having her talk. But I know that it's also a stressful time because I'm a school teacher on top of being a 5 Links ET. And juggling all of it can be stressful. But one wonderful, huge factor having the 5 Links legacy is it gives me that pinprick of light that I know that even if I don't work, I can still have some income coming in. And that would help to keep us afloat so we're not desperate. Because we could have spent this time screaming at each other about bills, but instead we're just able to spend that time.
Mm-hmm. I think the age 6 is such a really amazing age for parents, especially moms, because you really start to see them as people. They're really people with lives and goals and dreams. And you start realizing in about 9 years, you got a teenager. And you got to think about college and bills and the prom dress and how much that costs. So I think this is such a good time to talk about affiliate programs and MLMs and different things like that, because I think moms more than ever, having, like you said, got to spend all this wonderful quality time with their families. Some people don't want to go back to work. So do you think 5 Links could be a way that some moms could offset their income, or, how does it work? Do they have their own business within 5 Links?
Yes. As an independent marketing representative, you're given a license to use any of our 26 products. We have 26 different things in our book of business. The biggest one right now is our Oxygen line and our Captivita line, and they've taken front and center. But we have other things. We have Telemed. We have so many little things that work for businesses. Every swipe counts. If you know of a small business that needs to get credit card processing at a decent price that's reliable, that's something you can target, hairdressers, etc. And they're really worrying right now about money because they're waiting for everything to open up. But as a person who wants to stay home, if you can have an income that continues to produce, even if you're not in front of the person for every single transaction, MLMs are where it's at. And most MLMs are run by women. People just don't understand. As a child, my grandmother, she's now 96, blessings, she started with Shaklee, Herbalife. She had the whole thing. So, and she was also one of those strong, older ladies who would not take no for an answer. My grandfather did Prep Surprise. So MLMs have been around for a long time, and people don't understand that that millionaire next door may be the person who's doing just a little MLM on the side. And 5 Links right now, the way it's structured, it helps more people than if you do the business, it will help you. If you don't do the business, it won't. You know, if you're not teachable, no matter what business you do, you're not going to produce. But if you're teachable and you see something that you can stand behind, then MLM is for you.
Blessing and a curse, because for those of us who've managed to survive COVID or not lose someone, you were really cognizant of your mortality. You're thinking about getting your house in order. Life insurance becomes important. And a lot of people are deciding they don't want to go back to work. And so I wanted to do this special Mother's Day edition on MLM programs, affiliate programs, quote-unquote side hustles, or ways that moms and possibly dads can make money. So can you tell us your experience with 5 Links?
I always tell people during my day job, I help children that have special health care needs. And then on the side, my plan B, which I love to do and gives me an opportunity to help people and families overall. As I was listening and talking about helping and understanding that where you are and what you have can be gone in a matter of moments. No one is promised tomorrow, but in trying to save or to prepare for tomorrow, you're going to need more than what we normally and typically have been taught to do. It doesn't always carry you through to that next level, and everyone is always competing. So I find that when I started this journey, I actually started it because I was trying to get my husband to do something else. Funny and oddly enough, just to, he's always busy, and he just was there, and I thought, this would be great for you because you always like talking to people. And what happened? I'm the one that talks to the people, and he can find them, but I end up doing the talking and the follow-up and just actually listening. You get to hear where people are. MLM gives you that ability to, sometimes we're just so busy in what we're doing and just doing something. We're not actually listening to individuals and what they need or what it is that they want to do for themselves, for their families. So I find that this gives me the ability to actually sit down, listen to people, listen to what they actually want to do. The ability to help individuals dream again. As adults, we get to a point, and the things that we used to dream about, when I grow up, I'm going to whatever that is, and then we get into a cycle, and you lose that dream, or you lose that ability to see that, and MLM gives you that back, that ability to say, hey, this is possible. That house that I wanted, that ability to help individuals that can't help themselves, to be able to say, I don't have to worry about going to work all the time, that I can actually stop and help. And for me, the other thing that it's allowed me to do is that I have started to work in finding and digging and delving into my family history and just trying to find out who came before me and the things that took place that maybe as a child I don't remember.